Are we live, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Monday's edition of Unwanted Opinion. We had a lot of games yesterday, a lot of games with players with multiple touchdowns. It was like the weekend of the double and hat tricks. We had Devontae Adams with a
It's
hat
good for
trick.
fantasy.
We had Jonathan Taylor with a third hat trick of the season. Jake Ferguson had 2 touchdowns. Trey McBride had 2 touchdowns. Josh Jacobs
Jumpkins.
had 2 touchdowns.
CMC.
CMC. The list goes
Jumpkins.
on and on. It doesn't make any sense.
Jumpkins.
Judkins. But where we're going to start off at the game of the week, Dallas Cowboys hosting the Washington Commanders. The Commanders were down a lot of players. They didn't have their starting 3 wide receivers. Jaden Daniels was banged up. Cowboys end up blowing Washington out, putting 44 up behind 264 yards or 3 touchdowns from Dak. Pickens had 82 yards. CD had a 74-yard touchdown, 110 yards. Javonte Williams had 116 yards rushing and 1 touchdown. Deron Bland had a pick 6. The Cowboys defense was still shaky, but they played better. Thoughts, fellas?
Let AJ start on that one.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you saw what can happen if the defense just even has a little of pulse and a few adjustments. I mean, overall, the offense is going to come to the table, especially with CD back. I mean, that 74-yard receiving touchdown encapsulated really the explosiveness of the offense. George Pickens went off. Marshawn Lattimore got destroyed by both wide receivers. I mean, he's looking good. But now, seriously, though, like the offense is one of the best in the league for a reason. Dak is playing at a great level. But defensively, like I said, though, I mean, they just have to continue to improve. They can be average or even for example, range from the 25th to 20th best defense in the league. This Cowboys team is going to be a 10 to 11 win team. I mean, that's not crazy to say at all. And the goal, like I said yesterday, they should be 5-3-1 going into the bye week.
I give them credit for yesterday. Obviously they played a really banged up Washington Commanders team with their top 2 wide receivers out. Obviously Jaden Daniels goes down. That's not their fault. Offense still looks amazing. Got CeeDee Lamb back. You're going to see that offense flow through those 2 wide receivers and that running back Javonte Williams. Ferguson still finishes with 7 catches, but the yardage was down. I think it was like 7 for 29 or something like that. But 2 touchdowns. And AJ mentions 5-3-1. They're 3-3-1 going into week 8 right now. They're in Denver, which is going to be a huge challenge. But then
the Cowboys never play good versus them.
You got the Cardinals, and then
first for everything.
What happens after the break? After the bye, but obviously offense looks top tier. I'm gonna up the brakes on the defense looking better. I'm gonna pump the brakes on the defense looking better yesterday, just because they didn't have their top 2 receivers. Jaden Daniels goes down. They got the pick 6, but Mariota gift wrap. It was a Christmas present right to Bland, even though Bland's known for that. But yeah, I mean, if you're a Cowboys fan, you just got to ride the high of this offense and see where the defense takes you at the end of the day.
For sure.
Yeah, because to your point, Joe, the Cowboys, I mean, Jaden Daniels was missing throws, bro. Or when he did put it on the money, Ertz and the other, I think Humphrey or whatever, they were dropping the ball.
I mean, they were running through Lane and Moore and Ertz yesterday.
And what I noticed, the Cowboys weren't really getting stops for real, bro. That was Washington stopping himself.
No, I mean, if you're being,
that's why I got the brakes pumped.
If you're being realistic, and if you're a Dallas Cowboys fan, or if you just are rooting for them, you know that you're just relying on this offense the rest of the way, and that's not a terrible thing because they're playing lights out.
Hey,
offense.
Later in the season, when the weather gets worse, they're probably, if they make the playoffs, they're going to be on the road.
Yeah, we'll see where that
is. It's hard to keep that offense up.
And another thing, it's hard to keep that offense up. I mean, maybe it is. As of right now, it's not. But the defenses they've played so far is Washington, who's been very bad. Carolina, who's a great run defense, but obviously pass defense isn't there. Jets is terrible. They played great against Green Bay, but then you played like shit against Chicago. They played against the Giants. They played against the Eagles week 1, who have been terrible on defensive on the defensive side of the ball too. So it's going to get harder for the offense.
Yes.
We want to see. It doesn't look like anything could stop them right now, but we'll see as the further we go throughout the season, we'll see how that offense keeps going.
We'll see next week because that Denver game is going to be really good. But
Yeah, that's
overall,
going to be a test. That's going to be a test right
they
there.
got to go get Surtain. But Riley Moss is solid, but he's not stopping Pickens or CD in my opinion. So
yeah, no.
But their pass rush, that's what you have to watch out for sure.
Yeah. Mike, your thoughts?
Sounds good.
The Cowboys offense is definitely it's definitely probably top 5 in the league right now with the offense. The rushing attack is really good. You got your offensive line back most of the part at least. Pickens is drawing a PI every damn play. CD is finally back, healthy. He's doing great. Dak's on the MVP type season. But like I agree with Joey, you can't say this defense even did that good. I mean, they played great against the Commanders, but you can't call them a better defense and they played better because you literally had no one playing for the Commanders. You had Jaden Daniels and who else? Literally no one else. Maybe Bill. You can't say that. You just gotta, see what happens when you come against good teams, see if they get better. But like Joey said, you gotta pump the brakes on that defense. They played against a really, really banged up Commanders. You had no one besides Zach Ertz. So I just think that, we'll see how the defense pans out the rest of the season. But the Cowboys defense, you gotta pump that brakes. You can't call them good still.
I'm super excited. I'm a Giants fan. I'm super excited to watch the Cowboys every week. Obviously, they're on TV a lot. But like, listen, that Denver game is going to be a dope game. Cardinals, Raiders, whatever. Yeah, Philly. I mean, it's a tough schedule. The NFC East is just brutal this year. But Chiefs, Lions, Vikings, Chargers, Commanders, Giants.
That's a stretch there.
Those are all great games to watch, and if that offense keeps it up, they're all going to be great games in general. So
yeah, but 2 things before we move on. Now that I'm really thinking about this shit, so I'm looking at this shit, bro. The Cowboys had no fucking business losing to the Eagles.
They did
no business losing.
CD dropping the ball. I mean, that was the biggest difference.
Listen.
In the fumble,
Kyrie, it's week 1. You can't really count much.
Listen. So that would be 4-2 right there, bro. Right? If they could get a stop, they would have beat the Packers by 3 at least.
So that's 5.
If they could get a stop, they would beat the fucking Panthers.
But the thing is,
hold on. If the Rams didn't blow a fucking 18-point lead, they might be in first place.
Right, but if Russell Wilson didn't turn the ball over 2 times in overtime against Dallas, every team in the league plays games where they could have made one stop and they could have won the game. The Arizona Cardinals have lost 4 games this year by 3 points already.
They should have won that Titans game.
Like that's what happens every year, though, right? And if you don't have the defense to make those stops, you're going to be on the other side.
What I'm saying.
I don't want to jump to the next game yet.
Oh, I'm jumping. Oh, listen, Joe. 1 question.
Yeah, go ahead.
What are some trade targets the Cowboys should make or try to trade for? What are some players?
I don't really know, to be fully honest. I mean, obviously you need help in the secondary, but is there many guys out there that are even worth trading for at this point? I think a good trade acquisition for them is getting Overshown back, which isn't even a trade.
What about Max Crosby? Do you think Max Crosby's unhappy in Oakland? I mean, in LA?
But he's not going to be happy in Cowboys.
He might.
He mentioned earlier that he wants to stay a Raider for life. He's a loyal guy. And even if you make that trade, that kind of defeats the purpose of not re-signing Micah, because it's the same money.
Yeah, but so what, though?
That would just look foolish.
So what? How it looks? You got to do something.
Yeah, but realistically, if you're not re-signing Micah, just to sign and trade for Max Crosby and give him similar money, it makes no sense at all.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, the biggest justification for that right now, trading Micah, is that you have money to sign George Pickens. So, I mean, yeah.
Right. You guys are going to sign Pickens.
We got plenty of money, though. You saw that graphic.
Sure. Even more. Yeah, my bad, Mike.
You have a lot of money, but in order to sign multiple guys, there's going to have to be some restructuring going on. But I see that it'll probably start with Dak first, so that's no problem.
I don't think you guys are going to make any moves at the trade deadline, if I'm going to be real.
Probably not.
There's one to make, really, if you're Dallas. Like, you need help, but it's not one guy isn't going to help the whole defense. And
if we have a pass rush, yes. It ain't going to help the run game, though. They still can't stop the run.
Yeah, but you can't. There's no top-tier pass rusher out there to trade for. Like you mentioned, Max Crosby. But
I know. That hurts my soul, bro. I wish they would have just paid Micah, bro.
I know.
But we're past them days. Moving on. Speaking of Micah Parsons, The Packers beat the Cardinals to improve to 4-1-1 on the road against Jacoby Brissett. The defense looked really shaky, and it looked like Jacoby Brissett was going to walk them down for a game-winning touchdown.
Should have.
And then Micah said, no, that's not going to happen. Gets a sack, pretty much derails their drive, makes them waste a timeout that they don't really have, and they lose. Thoughts on that? Do the Packers, do they look good?
No, so I want to start with Micah Parsons on Green Bay. They finally realized that he's more of an outside linebacker, and you can't line him up at defensive end every snap. It's not going to work in his favor. 3 sacks yesterday. He's getting held on every single play every week, and they're not calling it, which is mind-blowing to me. I'm watching the game yesterday, and I'm not even a Packers fan, and I'm getting pissed. Like, he's held every single play. He's creating pressure, and they're not calling it because he's on the Packers and they're playing the Cardinals, and they've been playing weaker teams the last few weeks. Green Bay still isn't impressive to me yet. They had a crappy win against Arizona, crappy win against the Bengals in my eyes, but they'll be still a tough team as long as that defense remains solid.
Okay. AJ?
Yeah, not for sure. I mean, Micah had 3 sacks in that game. I think he had 15 pressures, something like that, too. I mean, there's no question the level of player that he is. But overall, if you're looking at the Packers, like everyone was saying the first couple of weeks, saying that they're Super Bowl favorites and stuff like that, too. That's why you just can't, have those type of overreactions early in the season, too. And Jordan Love still has to play more complete. Their offense has been very up and down at times. Josh Jacobs, though, I mean, he's the best playmaker on their offense, too. So you need to continue to play through him. For sure.
One thing I have with Jordan Love, like AJ and I have agreed since we started the show on Jordan Love about like most of us have actually, that he like is 50-50 sometimes, and it's really on him because the defense is pretty elite. Yesterday I'm watching and I'm like, they got to let him throw down the field. It is screen passes, it is flats, it's slants. They have a really weak play caller, Matt LaFleur. I haven't liked him since he joined Green Bay. I hate his mentality. And when they do throw down the field, it's on 4th and 1. Right. Every time they get in the 4th and short, they throw This guy makes no sense to me. He needs to wake up and start calling plays for Love to sling it, because he's, dunk it down the field, 2 yards, and then you have to get 7 for a first down. It makes no sense to me, and it's frustrating to watch.
Yeah, their execution of situational football isn't great at all. I mean, you saw that in the game against the Cowboys.
Yeah, like he has an explosive offense around him. They don't have big name receivers, but they have good receivers.
Right.
Dobbs is good. Kraft is looking like a very good tight end, top tier tight end. Matt Golden could take the top off the defense, and they're just dinking and dunking down the field, which Green Bay forever has always run the same play, even with Rodgers. It's a quick snap and like a 2-yard flat, and they run it 10 times a game, every game, and it sucks. Yeah. And they run it so much that I'm just pulling my hair out watching it. When I don't want to bring up the game, but the playoff game against Dallas, for one example, is Love is great on those deep crossers.
Yeah.
When you get him throwing 15+ yards down the field, and then you balance it out with Josh Jacobs, they could be explosive as shit, but the play calling is just not there, and it's really frustrating to watch.
Yeah, he's right. I agree, and that's a good example. They made the Cowboys look bad in that game, and everything just looked amazing. Like everything was just wide open.
Like, they were throwing that ball down the field.
They were throwing that ball down the field. So I agree. I don't think they looked that impressive, but a team that I know they played the Raiders, but they look kind of impressive, is the Chiefs. The Chiefs improved to 4-3 with a 31-point shutout against the Raiders. Rasheen Rice comes back from his suspension, first game back. He has 2 touchdowns and 42 yards on 7 catches. Chiefs moved to 4-3. What's your guys' thoughts on that?
Let AJ go on that.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, Rashee Rice returning, we already knew that the potential winning streak starts, especially with him coming back. But
I know
just overall, their defense, they're just dominant. I mean, the Raiders aren't good at all. I believe like the Raiders only had like 30 offensive snaps or something like that. It was crazy. Yeah. But yeah, the Chiefs, I mean, in the AFC, with them really the last year, I mean, it was kind of crazy how they were 15-2, all those 1-score wins, stuff like that too. But it looks better this year now. And that's the biggest difference too. So I mean, the Broncos are good, but I still believe that we're going to end up seeing the Chiefs win a division for a 10th year in a row. And still
absolutely, I could agree.
still arguably be the best team in the AFC, especially with no other team being great in the AFC, I guess, besides the Colts. But I mean, you would still pick the Chiefs over the Colts.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, and then let me give my opinion on the Packers game, and then after that we can move on to probably the Dolphins game or the Giants game.
All right.
Go ahead, bro.
Continuing on the Chiefs. I gotta keep it together. Keep it together. Continuing on the Chiefs. Probably the most explosive offense in the AFC, maybe the most explosive offense in the league with Ricky Rice back. I don't think people realize, well, most people do, but a lot of people, just because they're Chiefs haters, don't want to give it credit. He was probably going to be a top 3 wide receiver last year in the league.
Oh, absolutely.
And they don't realize that you don't even have to be the best wide receiver in the league with Pat Mahomes. Like, Pat Mahomes is going to elevate you as well, and they complement each other pretty good. And they're gonna run through everybody in the AFC for now. The Bills aren't stopping that offense. The Colts look good, but I'm taking Mahomes over Daniel Jones in the playoffs. Yeah,
Why? Why?
What do you mean why?
Why?
Papers because it's Pat Mahomes.
What? Why? You act like Pat Mahomes can't be beat.
He didn't say that.
He's made it to the Super Bowl
I know.
10 years straight.
Though?
I feel like I haven't watched a Super Bowl and Pat Mahomes has been in it since I was like 10 years old.
No.
But let me continue. I don't want to.
No.
What do you mean? Why? What do you want me to tell you? He's the best quarterback in the league. He's been for the last 5-6 years.
Man, Daniel Jones is 6-1
in the regular season for the first time in his career.
Regular season for now. Realistically, I'm taking Mahomes 10 times out of 10 in the playoffs. I don't think the Bills' defense is good at all right now. The Patriots aren't scaring me. And then Denver and the Chargers I don't believe are good teams.
Which is every reason why they should have a clash in the AFC Championship.
Yeah, I'm rooting for it, but I just think even if it gets there, it's not going to look pretty. But
they running the ball. Hey, I'm gonna let you go. With the way they running the ball and he running that offense and they playing defense like that,
bro, I fuck with it. I love it. They are scoring at will.
Super Bowl.
They are scoring at will.
At will, bro. But
get a little pressure on Daniel Jones. You see what kind of happens sometimes, but that's besides my point here. I just think that they're easily the best team in the AFC, and if not the NFL. I mean, the Chiefs with that offense now, with all those receivers. With Kelsey isn't Kelsey anymore, but with him being like the 4th option on an offense, and mind you, they don't really even have a run game yet.
Right,
they're loaded up.
They're not the best team in the AFC, but go ahead.
I'm done.
He's in his
AJ.
Yeah,
the Chiefs, that was impressive. I know it's the Raiders and Geno Smith is ass, and the Raiders have a lot of work to do. But I like how they got Rasheem Rice back and got him involved. 7 catches. I think he had like 11 targets, though.
Yeah.
2 touchdowns. They're trying to get him back in the mix because he's going to have a big workload. And I think him getting back right now is huge with the people that they play on their schedule. The Chiefs, in Joe's prediction, they should be ascending up.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm not mad at that, and I think that's a good thing. And I do think the Chiefs will make a deep playoff run. They just won't beat Daniel Jones on the road.
It's not about them being the Raiders this week. It's also their 1 week being the Detroit Lions on Sunday Night Football without Rasheed Rice. So in a dominant fashion. So defense is playing lights out. I mean, they held Geno Smith to only 16 pass attempts yesterday. And you're like, oh, so they ran into Gentry a shit ton of times. They gave him the ball 6 times. They had no offensive plays at all yesterday.
It's ridiculous, bro. It's utterly ridiculous. It's embarrassing, actually.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
So, moving on, a quarterback we've been critical of from the start of the season, even before the season when the show started, Jalen Hurts, puts up a perfect passer rating of 158.3, 19 of 23, 326 yards. 3 touchdowns passing, -10 rushing yards. So you can't say he did stuff with his legs, really. Running. Go ahead.
You start and tell me why he had that game yesterday.
Hold on.
Because everybody knows why.
A.J. Brown has been bitching. He got 4 catches, 121 yards, 2 touchdowns. Devontae Smith with a career day, 9 for 183 and 1 touchdown. Carson Wentz, the fucking worst quarterback I've ever seen in my life. I said it then. And when I say then, I mean
second worst.
Then, like back in the day, high school days, I said he was garbage. He proved me right once again yesterday. Justin Fields is way better than him. That's another conversation for another day. If Justin Fields had those weapons, Justin Fields wouldn't do a pick 6, and he wouldn't do another pick. Just lob the ball to the defense. Like, what are you doing? Anywho, they had like 6 or 7 red zone trips and ended up with 1 touchdown. Went to a pick 6. Now to Jalen Hurts. Why do you think he had that game? What do you mean?
No. Why do you think he had that game yesterday? Because you were right on the money in the group chat yesterday. I want to let you start
it. Yeah, I know. They need to blitz him.
For sure.
Rushing 3 people. That shit was
They're playing man. The only thing they could beat. If you haven't looked
that shit was killing me.
If you haven't watched their games, if they sit in a soft zone against Jalen Hurts,
he's just gonna have all day.
It's a long day for Philly. If you let their receivers beat you down the field in man coverage, and Hurts is hitting his long deep shots, which he's capable of, which he's very capable. He has a good deep ball when it's on. It's been off recently, but like, bro, that is the worst game plan I've ever seen from a defense ever. You were in the game.
Hold on, though. When the game was on the line, though, all the marbles, get a stop, you get the ball back to Wentz, bum ass. They blitzed.
Man blitz.
So?
Man blitz. You got to bring zone blitz. Jalen Hurts has proven with the game on the line.
He's going deep every time.
And you're in man coverage. He's going deep every time. And he's going to hit it because his receiver's going to be open.
Yeah, man beaters, yeah.
He tried to do the double move, and he jumped for it, Joe. He jumped. Yep. He tried to get a pick.
It was a terrible game plan by Brian Flores, which I expected better. He's been one of the better defense coordinators over the last couple of years. But you got to give him credit. 19 of 23, 326 and 3 touchdowns. Extremely clean game. Got out of there with a win. He's talking shit on the way back through the tunnel, which is crazy to me. I mean, your running back is looking slow. 18 attempts for 44 yards. He's talking to his GM in the tunnel. We ain't losing again.
Yeah. That's what Jalen Hurts said?
Yeah, that's what Jalen Hurts said. Pump the brakes a little bit. I mean, you guys beat the Vikings on the road by 6. You're another team that's real excited 1 week removed from getting their ass beat by the New York Giants.
And guess who they play?
Everyone's got to pump the brakes on their teams a little bit.
Mm-hmm. No, but Joe, they play the Giants again.
And they do. And it's going to be a good game again. Mm-hmm. It is.
You think it'll be a good one instead of a blowout?
All right. I mean, if we're moving on to the next game here, we could transition real smooth right now. We can transition real smooth. I think, obviously, it's going to be a good game. I don't think you could argue that it won't be.
Because Scatterbo ran rabid on them motherfuckers.
Yeah, and I don't even want to get – listen, you're talking about a Giants team who's now beaten the Chargers, who lost to the Saints, but obviously they got rookies. Shit's going to happen. Then they beat the shit out of Philly. Then they go into Denver and control the whole game. Absolutely dominant game. And then Denver scores 33 points in the fourth quarter.
No, but bro.
Not going to mention things that I was mentioning yesterday. But listen, if you're a Giants fan, you're ecstatic, bro.
Joe.
Black put up 32 points in Denver against a top-tier defense in the league with no receivers on his team.
But Joe,
controlling the whole game.
Joe.
And they would have won the game if they had a kicker. If you're a Giants fan, you are hype as shit.
But Joe, I'm looking at this fucking game. 7 points, 6 points, 6 points, 13 points. And then you see the Broncos. 0, 0, 0 per quarter. 33 points? I don't even remember the last time I've even seen that.
You haven't. It's actually been 1,683 games since that's happened. I will mention it was Demaryius Thomas Day, and they were showing that all throughout the broadcast. He unfortunately passed away at the age of 33, and they scored 33 points in the fourth quarter for him, so you got to give him credit. You know they were playing for something. But listen, Actually, one more thing. The Giants defensive coordinator. Now, you wanted to go like if they made a sub, they would have won the game. This is 2 times now when it's been less than 30 seconds when your offense goes down and scores a touchdown, and you're dropping 8. When all day you've had Nick, when you get to him, he can't throw the ball.
Exactly.
And you drop 8. When all day Brian Burns is on a tear, you guys are getting pressure left and right, and you drop 8, and then you got Brian Burns screaming going back to the tunnel. Drop 8 again. Like Bowen's got to go. That's it.
Hold on.
If
What
Dave
did you want
wants
them
to
to do?
Huh?
What did you want them to do?
you don't. You get
What did you want them to do?
You get your 4 best pass rushers on
Okay,
the field
4. Drop
and
4.
rush
Okay.
him. And rush him like you have all game.
Okay, I thought you was gonna say something else. Okay, never mind.
No, you don't drop it. You saw what happened.
Yeah.
And you got Brian Burns and Dexter Lawrence pissed off in the locker room. If you're Brian Daboll, you gotta fire him because you're gonna lose the locker room if you keep him on the team. That's it. You're gonna lose the locker room, and then you're gonna lose your job as well.
Right.
And it's funny how that worked in New York, right? A 7-point underdog goes in, controls the whole narrative against a Denver defense. In Denver, your rookie quarterback's put up 4 touchdowns and almost 300 yards. You have a great game. You lose by 1 in Denver, and they're talking about fire everybody. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Like everyone, I told you last week, pump the brakes. You lost by 1 in a game that you were dominant. You should have won the game if you had a kicker on your team.
Man.
Against Denver. Like for me, yeah, it sucked in the moment, but take a step back and realize Jackson Dart's he's a killer, bro. You got a fucking quarterback, you got a running back, you got guys who are grinders on the team. You got an offensive line. Nick Bonino, the sack leader, had no pressures yesterday. And he was talking all that shit on Twitter, and he continued to talk shit on Twitter after the game, and he keeps deleting his tweets. But what did you do? Nothing.
Right. Yeah.
So if you're the Giants, you're hype as shit. Now, looking forward to next week, there's no reason why you're going into that game and you're thinking, oh, we can't beat Philly.
You just beat them. Yeah, exactly.
We just dominated them. And look what we just did to the number 2 rated pass defense, the number 2 rated defense in general, the number 2 rated offensive line in general. Like, you're on a good trajectory. Just calm down. You weren't supposed to win the Super Bowl anyway this year. Like, everyone else, fire everybody. No, don't. Just get rid of the DC. Everyone's doing a great job in New York, I think.
Yeah.
And AJ's agreeing with me, so that means he's a Cowboy fan. So,
yeah, I mean, yeah. You go, Mike.
All right, so it's been a minute since I've talked because my
How
connection
was your
is fucking
bathroom break?
ass.
It was good. You used the bathroom good. It was good.
Oh
I
shit!
appreciate it announcing it to the whole audience. So, yeah, they use that. And now he's gone.
And now he's gone. Go ahead, AJ.
No, I completely agree with Joe. I mean, okay, never mind.
This
You got it,
connection
Mike.
was so bad, dude.
You got it. You got it.
But so I think that the Giants, their offense is great and everything. You know, Jackson Dart is giving life to his team. Sky Boo's, you know,
It is.
he's gonna get CT at one point, but you know, he's good for now. I just think that that Jackson Dart interception was killer. He should have just thrown that bitch away. I think that's what turned the game around. Aside from dropping 8, I think the Giants kind of just choked. They choked that shit. It was obviously on the defense, but
It came down
Jackson,
to dropping 8.
no, it shouldn't have, obviously. But Jackson Dart shouldn't have thrown that interception. I think that's the reason why they lost. I just, it's a rookie mistake. I mean, it comes with the territory of being, a rookie in this day and age in the NFL. You just got to play better. The Giants took advantage of the Giants' mishaps. It is what it is. That's a full-blown Giants experience right there.
AJ?
You're on mute, Joey. But,
One thing I forgot to bring up, which might just spark my memory, is I'm seeing everyone, it's a tough call yesterday. He should have ran the ball on that Dart interception. It would have wasted Denver's last time out with just under 4.5 to go. You would have punted. They would have go all the way down the field without any timeouts. They would have kick onside kick if they scored, and then the game would have been over, realistically. But I'm not extremely mad at the pass option there. You put it in your quarterback's hands and see what he's got. He's a rookie. He made a mistake, but
but if Justin Fields did it.
Yeah, he's in year 6 and he's putting up zeros against the
If Justin Fields did it, you would have had something to say.
Don't compare Jackson Dart and Justin Fields. He's already miles better than him. Bro.
No, he's not, but go ahead.
Justin Fields, he had like 10 yards against this Denver defense
He
last
got
week.
benched. Just Fields got benched. It's
He
not a
had
good
10 yards against the Denver defense last week. Look what Jackson did yesterday to the Denver defense in Denver, mind you. But yeah, I'm gonna let AJ go because I don't think it's a bad loss at all. I know the way it happened is bad, but you're -7 underdog going into the game, and then you dominate the whole game.
Froggy, what's your thoughts about the Denver Broncos Giants game?
I already knew that. I kind of knew they weren't gonna lose. Not like watching like the first 2 rounds. Oh yeah, they fucked. But like you can't lose on Demaryius Thomas's Ring of Honor day. You can't lose on that day. So I'm glad they got their shit together. But Bo Nix needs to lock the fuck in. You can't just be ass for 3 quarters. 30 points in the fourth is insane. I'll give him that, but like,
for sure.
Come on, bro. Jackson Dart's a baller, but like, I've learned not to hype up rookies insanely, so I'm gonna wait on Jackson Dart.
Okay, well, moving on. We had a game overseas with it, and
wait. Screw that.
Oh,
screw that. Yesterday, Justin Fields got benched for Tyrod
Oh,
Taylor.
here we go.
Hold on.
He got hit in his head.
Hold on.
He got hurt.
He got hurt and they didn't put him back in.
No,
Yeah, concussion.
He did not have a concussion.
He
Stop.
did.
He did not get ruled out.
He got hurt.
He did not get ruled out with a concussion. Pull up that report. There was never a concussion report on him. He was fine. They benched him.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did. And then they interviewed Aaron Glenn this morning, and he's undecided on his quarterback for next week. It's not a concussion. What's your excuse for not putting up any yards or points against Carolina at home?
Watch this. Okay, watch this. Tell me what Tyrod Taylor did.
All right, so now we're going to compare.
And we know Tyrod Taylor's a good quarterback. Tell me
he's
what Tyrod Taylor
fantastic. He's been a starter for the last 6 years, hasn't he?
Tell me what Tyrod Taylor did.
Tyrod Taylor put up the same amount of points as Justin Fields in that game yesterday in the same amount of time.
And 2 turnovers in less time.
Yeah, because he throws the ball down the field.
They got the same fucking offense problems, not the quarterback.
Also, the Carolina Panthers are undefeated at home this season, and they suck.
Fields threw for 46 and nothing.
He only threw 12
dropping
passes.
Shit over here because I'm getting pissed again.
He only threw 12 passes.
Enough of because they can't throw the ball when he's in the game.
And hold on, and they both got sacked 3 times. And you say Fields hold on to the ball too long. So what happened with Tyrod Taylor then?
Tyrod Taylor had 22 fucking passes yesterday in the game.
We're comparing poop to shit.
We're not comparing poop to shit.
Thank you.
No, we're not.
If you're getting benched at home against the Carolina Panthers for Tyrod, you suck.
Knocked him out the game.
When you're on your 10th different team and you're getting benched for the 10th different time, you suck.
No, he doesn't suck.
I love that you dive the ship. I think it's a great trade. This one, you got to let it go. You got to let it go.
Bro,
you got to let it go.
If Tyrod Taylor came into the game and some shit changed, I would consider it. Nothing changed. It got worse.
They scored the same amount of points.
Exactly. And he threw 2 fucking picks and got sacked 3 times. The quarterback is not the issue.
He was trying to get that ball down the field.
The one thing I will say is,
with those weapons, how did that work for him?
He scored the same amount of points as Justin did.
Okay. It's not the quarterback.
Who's their wide receiver too?
Who?
No one.
Exactly. No one. It's Joe up the street at Lowe's. Like,
the Jets suck. Not Justin Fields. The
so
Jets.
Where do you want your boy to go so he can succeed in this league?
Minnesota.
They don't want him.
You don't know that. You don't know that. You don't know that.
Okay, let's do this.
Like they should have kept Daniel Jones.
Kyrie, let's do this.
Have them 6-1 right now.
If
Remember
Justin Fields
last year?
If Justin Fields would have ever go to Minnesota,
the coach had to bench him to save his job yesterday. And he's in his
Justin
first
Fields
year.
ever went to Minnesota and he played like shit, would you finally say it was shit?
Yes.
Okay. Give him to Minnesota.
Because he has the weapons to perform. There's no reason to not. If he didn't perform, then I would be like, yes, you guys were right the whole time. But no, until that happened, Should we give him
realistically,
a competent set of weapons on offense? No.
Spencer Rattler's been better than Justin Fields.
Oh, here we go. He has
yes,
Olave
by far.
Oh,
I mean,
and
Curry, yeah.
Rashid Shaheed and Brandon Cooks.
Bro,
this is
your
old.
boy had DJ
Are we
Moore
comparing
on the team.
Brandon
He had
Cooks
George
to
Pickens
Garrett
on the
This is
Wilson?
old, bro.
That's one weapon.
We're
I just
talking
named
about how
you
about
three.
them Broncos.
We just talked. We just had like a 20-minute.
We just talked about that.
Yeah, we
They-
definitely did
Bro,
talk about that.
they beat the Jets by 2 and they beat the Giants by 1 on the Giants' mistakes. They beat themselves. How about them? They're not going to do shit.
All right, here, when,
Pull it in
Here,
together. Pull it in. Pull it together. You beat the Giants by 1 at home.
Bro, I'm
You let
defending
Clark
Fields
and
because the team sucks.
You let the rookie score 32 and it should have been 35. Pull it together. How about him?
Why are you defending Justin Fields?
all right, let's change the subject to something that's actually crazy and how the Browns completely fucking destroyed the Dolphins. but they're
No, fuck the Browns. Fuck the Browns and the
no.
Dolphins. We had an overseas game. The first game was Sunday. The Rams beat the Jags 35-7 behind Matt Stafford's 5 touchdowns and Devontae Adams 3 touchdowns on the goal line. Trevor Lawrence in the second half looked like complete dog shit. They had good drives going, and he fucked up on every single one of them. And he did something stupid on every single drive they had in the second half. Thoughts on the Jags and Trevor Lawrence?
Trevor Lawrence was
So,
the first game of the
I watched
game.
that game. I unfortunately got up early and watched that game. So they had a punt return touchdown.
Yeah.
Penalty called it back.
Yep.
They had like a tee off with like a beautiful 37-yard ball. Brian Thomas fucking dropped it.
Yep.
It was a first and 18. T-Law threw or it's like a third and 18. T-Law threw a great running pass. Parker Washington dropped it. The team's ass. No, and also, I don't think Brian Thomas Jr. was healthy.
No.
He was kind of like limping the entire game. Like, they're not
Yeah.
good. They're finally showing their true colors. And Liam Cohen is making dumb decisions.
Now, there was one bright spot. Travis Hunter had
second?
100 yards, his first 100-yard game and a touchdown.
Can I interrupt for 1 second?
Go ahead, Joe. Go ahead, bro.
Don't you hold yourself to a higher standard? What are these comments? You were a fucking -7.5 favorite this week. Hold yourself to a higher standard if you want to be a good team like that.
I don't think this guy's a Broncos fan, is he?
Anyway, I think
he's just rage baiting.
But anyway, not gonna lie. I mean, we knew this. Trevor Lawrence hasn't been a good quarterback ever in his career. He's won one playoff game. Luckily, he came back and down 30 points.
That was
against the Chargers.
insane. Yeah, that was insane.
We knew this. He played against a good defense yesterday. He got fucked up. That's it. Travis Hunter looked good.
He's a waste of a $50 million quarterback.
Devontae Adams had a hat trick.
See, hold on. Fuck that. And then I'm done. Give Justin Fields, Brian Thomas, and Travis Hunter.
Oh,
No.
Give him weapons.
No. He's doing
Trevor
the same
Lawrence.
thing as T-Law is doing.
Give
He's
him
doing
weapons.
the same thing, if not worse.
No,
He's doing the same thing, if not
Trevor
worse.
Lawrence, Trevor Lawrence is better than Justin Fields.
I mean, my
Trevor Lawrence is
Liam
definitely better than Justin Fields.
Liam Cohen does fix running backs.
Yeah.
So
Give him weapons.
But
Kyrie,
the
you're
Rams,
acting like Justin Fields is the best quarterback of all time. He's terrible.
No, I'm acting like he needs weapons.
No, he's terrible.
No, he needs
He's fucking
weapons.
ass. No.
Anywho, back to the Jags.
Colts Chargers.
Oh, damn. All right, fuck the Jags.
JT
Oh,
Ruff
yeah.
declared
Chargers.
That game
Daniel Jones moves to 6-1 behind Jonathan Taylor's hat trick.
Okay, that's my thing. How much is it of Daniel Jones as much as Jonathan Taylor?
It's both. It's both.
both.
It's
They're
both.
feeding off each other.
It's definitely both.
They're feeding off of each other. It's a
He's
great
throwing
pair.
for almost 300 yards a game. It's both.
Yeah. Daniel Jones had 288 and 2 touchdowns. He only got sacked once. Taylor had 94 yards, 3 touchdowns. Warren had a touchdown. Pittman had a touchdown.
Oh, okay. It's not me this
Pierce
time. I
had
thought it was
98 yards. The Colts look good, fellas.
They do.
So thoughts on that game?
Like I know it's been showing, but yesterday really showed how much those 2 tackles mean to the Chargers. I think Herbert got sacked like what, 6 times?
He got sacked a shit ton of times. He was pressured a shit ton.
DeForest Buckner was just having a day. He was just eating.
And not only do those tackles, obviously the tackles mean a lot, but their backup tackle went down yesterday with a bad injury. So they're screwed over there. They got no running backs. They got no offensive line. Their defense obviously isn't playing as well as they were in the beginning of the season. But I want to focus on the Colts right now, really, because they're definitely the better team. They're definitely a top-tier team in the AFC. The question was, how much of that is Jonathan Taylor more than Daniel Jones? It's not really, because Jonathan Taylor only has had 300-plus rushing yard games this year. Most of his touchdowns.
He's just racking up the touchdowns.
Yeah, and his touchdowns came in blowouts against fucking Arizona, Las Vegas, and now the Chargers and Miami. So it's not.
Don't count Miami.
That's the worst team on that list. So Daniel Jones is absolutely hooping. He's going into people's places, and he's throwing 100 yards to Alec Pearson whenever he wants. Michael Pittman's looking good. Tyler Ward's the best tight end, maybe the best tight end in the league right now. This team's for real. This team's for real. And like I said, the only team I'd rank ahead of them is the Chiefs right now.
Now, Joe.
They have the best record in the NFL.
You really would hold the Chiefs above the Colts right now?
That and panel. It is amazing when you get good coaching and weapons in a run game, right?
Right.
You can flip the script on your career.
We talked about this.
People shouldn't have blamed Daniel Jones on the Giants. I don't think he was to blame, but they did. Now look, what are they saying now?
We talked about this last week. When you draft guys, you got to have a good foundation set for them. The Giants.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, there you go.
Man, bro, that Shanahan tree just
Fields on the Cowboys, he'll be MVP front runner.
Hey, you can't say Shanahan tree with Mike McDaniel shit in the bed. So
who's the MVP front runner?
If he said, how about you put Fields on Dallas? He would be the MVP front runner right now.
Right.
What?
He would be the MVP. Do you see the weapons he has?
They'd be 0-6.
No, they would not be 0-6, bro. And he can run that way better than that.
Sorry,
and he can run way better than Dak can run in the
He's not even close to the player that Dak is, though, overall. Especially
not only is Kyrie rage baiting, he is delusional now.
For sure.
Kyrie, you're being delusional.
How?
For sure. Delusional. You're smiling. That's how you know.
I'm not smiling at all, bro. Listen,
Kyrie's trying to make content. He's trying to make content.
No, I'm not. I'm being dead serious. Before I ask this question about the Colts, let's get back to Justin Fields for 1 second. I'm being dead serious.
Then you're dead brained.
This is going to be a mean ass Instagram room.
You are dead brained.
You're disrespecting your quarterback right
now. You are.
No, I'm not.
Exactly.
No, I'm not.
Wearing his jersey too.
Kyrie, get off the show.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm keeping it in the plug. Dak has a run game finally. He has a good O-line. He has 2 elite weapons and a good tight end. Fields couldn't do no damage with that.
You said
did he have George Pickens over there in Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
No, hell no, absolutely.
Kyrie, he'd be getting sacked every now and then because he waits 6 seconds before he throws the damn ball.
Right, exactly.
No, bro, niggas. Man, listen, man.
Kyrie, just be quiet. Let's move on.
You have to. Listen. We already talked about Dallas, and we know their way of winning is outscoring the opponent as of right now because their defense is trash. With the quarterback of Justin Fields, he's never. Kyrie, I'll go back to it. He's 0 and fucking 8 against sports.
He has to throw the ball.
He had DJ Moore. He had George Pickens. Dak has George Pickens, and now look at him. It's not close.
George Pickens is playing with CeeDee Lamb.
George Pickens wasn't playing with CeeDee Lamb for the last 4 weeks.
Okay, and he would have that motherfucker the same way. His offense is better.
Oh no, it would not.
That offense is, okay. Before
the offense is better because
before we move on to the Colts, let me ask you this question.
Kyrie, no one agrees with you.
Let me ask you this question: is this offense the Cowboys have right now better than any Justin Fields offense? Yes or no?
Yes.
So why would he succeed?
Are you serious?
So why wouldn't he succeed?
Because he holds the ball too damn long.
6 games this year has a better career than Justin Fields has.
Guys, it's the best offense.
Kyrie, you're about to cancel yourself.
It's better than any offense Justin Fields has had because Justin Fields isn't running the show.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Can we please move on? I hate talking about Justin Fields now.
That's an insane statement. That's an insane statement. Are we ready to put the Colts in the AFC Championship game or Super Bowl?
Too early.
Not yet.
Too early.
Not
Why?
Yet. Only
too
you
early.
They haven't been to the.
Only you are.
Too early.
Why though?
Because we have to see it on a high level and throughout the whole season.
Like there's still a lot of football left to be played.
Exactly. Exactly.
No,
love
I mean,
football.
I think this Colts team is the New York Giants of 2022 with better receiving receivers. Like we had Richie James and Isaiah Hodgins as 1 and 2, and Daniel Jones took that team to the playoffs and won a game. They're easily going to make the playoffs. Let's get that out of the way. If you're power ranking the AFC, I mean, I'm taking the Colts at home against the Bills right now. I am. The Bills defense. The Bills defense isn't stopping that Colts offense, and the
Oh
Colts
yeah, I'm taking them against the Bills.
Just run the football.
I'm taking the Colts over Denver. They already beat Denver this year, and Denver hasn't looked good for the past 2 weeks, besides one quarter. I'm taking them over the Chargers. Obviously, they just beat the shit out of the Chargers. The Patriots are up there. I'm taking them over the Patriots. I'm just not taking them over the Chiefs yet.
Yeah, I agree.
I do think that they would have to be either home or in a dome because they have played outstanding in a dome or at home this
That's where they'll be at.
Yeah, that's true. Because the Colts are better dome playoff teams. They don't do well outside of domes in terms of postseason.
And clearly, Daniel Jones is benefiting off that.
Do y'all think they could beat
dome merchant
Chiefs?
I think they meant to just say.
I know they can beat the Chiefs.
I don't think they can if the Chiefs are healthy. That offense looks.
They can beat the Chiefs. Both teams fully even. Everything equal playing field, and the Colts are at home. I don't think the Colts will beat them on the road.
Well, your question will be answered because in Week 12, Giants and Colts are going into Kansas City, so we'll find out then.
They play in Arrowhead.
Yeah, but that's true. That's true. We'll see what happens with that.
Which one is that? Look, a screen. Is that?
Oh, Sean Payton.
Oh yeah, they throw a shit ton of screens.
Monique. They will beat if they're home. They will beat the Chiefs in the playoffs if they're home. If they're on the road, the Chiefs are going to win that game.
Well,
if they have the first, I'm telling you right now. Let me just say this, and we can move on. You got
to say it again. I wasn't paying attention.
I'm dead serious right now. If they get the first round bye and only have to win 2 games to go to the Super Bowl, they're going to the Super Bowl.
Click that.
If they're at home and the playoffs go through Indy, they're going to the Super Bowl. I don't know, but they're going.
Not really mad at that take. I mean, they're gonna have to play the Chiefs. So I mean,
and they're gonna beat them if they're home.
I don't know. The Chiefs proved a couple of years ago they can go on the road and still make it to the Super Bowl.
That is true. Now, that is true.
This internet connection is ass.
That's a good point because they definitely everybody was like, oh, they're gonna lose to the Ravens, and then they beat. Yeah, no. That's true. That's true. Okay. Sunday night football.
Talking crazy about the fucking Denver Broncos who are escaping the New York teams the last 2 weeks by a total win margin of 3 points. Talking crazy. I think their offensive coordinator is scheming games really well for the Colts, he said. I mean, he dismantled everyone who is a decent offense is dismantling the Denver Broncos this year. Everybody.
Oh,
see y'all next week.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah,
that's a fact, Mike.
That was a stretch.
The Chargers put up no, it's not a stretch. The Chargers put up 30. The Colts put up 29. The New York Giants put up 33. Stop.
It's
a fact. Like I said, I only speak facts on this show.
Yeah, you're a facts book. Unless you're talking about field.
I got in late. Did we talk about the Commanders yet?
Yeah. What's your thoughts on it?
The first thing we talked about.
My thoughts is they're rated. They're overrated. Like they have one of the worst O-lines in football. Because like JD doesn't have time. You brought in Laramie Tunsil to fix that problem. He's not. He's making it worse.
Tunsil's been overrated.
He's second in the NFL in penalties, and he's given up 4 sacks this year.
He did that with the Texans, though. People weren't really watching the Texans and Tunsil.
Well, last year, Tunsil only gave up 1.
But he was the most penalized offensive lineman last year too, though. So
no, the penalties,
and he only gave up 1.
I get.
The other 4 were letting up a sack and half a second last year, the same way they are this
year. Yeah, the penalties I get, but the sacks are ramping up. I feel like he's being lazy because when you watch, there was one play.
He's just getting old.
They were doing like a halfback, like a stretch run, and he just didn't even block. He just stood there, and Ezraku made a great play. I don't know. I just feel like the Commanders, the defense isn't clicking. The offense is so stagnant.
Well, Daniel,
no one's healthy. Well, no one's healthy.
Yeah, no one's healthy and they don't have a good defense.
And now
Offense,
Daniels is hurt.
They don't have a good defense. Yeah.
Daniel hurt for a few games. This season could get lost for them for real.
But can we go back one last time and say, someone on this panel said that's a stretch when I said any good offense has been dominating the Broncos. 29 against the Colts, 23 against the Chargers, 33 against the Giants. Even Philly put up 21, and that offense has been not good except this past week. Their defense is not as good as everyone thinks it is. Now it's trolling. Now it's trolling. But just think about that and be like, oh, wait a minute. Maybe they're not as good as we think.
So who would be the best defense right now?
Book. Everything Joe says is facts.
So
listen, fellas. Sunday Night Football, the 49ers hosted the Falcons. They beat the Falcons 20-10. CMC has 129 rushing yards and two touchdowns. Mac Jones with a mid performance, 152 yards and a pick.
I mean, when you have
CMC also added 72 receiving yards. The Falcons just beat the hell out of the Bills last week, and then they go on a road and they scored 10 points. What's wrong with the Falcons' offense yesterday?
Michael Penix. It's the same
they were
thing.
Missing a ton of people on defense.
It's Michael Penix. It's the same thing he did last week. I mean, they put up 21 points in like the first half and didn't score in the second half against the Bills. It's not. I mean, they have good weapons, but the quarterback running the show isn't good. And then I just have one request, and I'll let you guys go about this game because I don't want to talk about the Falcons anymore. Because why is the NFL force feeding us the Atlanta Falcons every damn week?
It's because of Bijan. It's because of Bijan.
4 already.
Bijan.
3 or 4 primetime games already.
Same shit.
Like it's enough. 2 weeks in a row.
It's Bijan Robinson and Drake London, and that's it. That's why they're the steal of the show.
And Kyle Pitts no fantasy.
What the fuck happened to Kyle Pitts?
No, we're not mentioning Kyle Pitts anymore.
What happened to him? Let's talk about it. No, let's fucking talk. Yo,
he hasn't had good quarterback. Kyrie, he hasn't had good quarterback play his entire career.
No, hold on. Is he a
That
bust?
is true.
His rookie year. This is rookie year.
No,
his rookie year is the best season.
He has not. He has not had any good quarterbacks his entire NFL career. They've all been trash.
Like that. Because he had,
and he's also not caught balls either.
Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins is not that good at all.
Pick after pick.
Don't even do that shit. Don't you fucking do that shit.
According to Joe, if you go through all these quarterbacks and you're still not producing, maybe it's you.
It's not him. His quarterbacks have been fucking ass.
Like I was watching
glorified ass
the game. I was watching it last night.
Clear. Kyle Pitts is not a bust.
No,
he's not. Give him an actual legit quarterback that can fucking throw the ball down the field.
Like last night, he was on DBs and he was cooking them, and he wasn't getting the ball.
Kyle Pitts is a bust.
He's not a bust.
He was drafted 4th overall at the tight end position. He hasn't produced at all.
Give me his. Okay, wait. Give me his quarterbacks. Kirk Cousins is ass when he came to the Falcons.
Desmond Ridder, Felipe Frank.
Desmond Ritter's ass. Michael Penix is ass. Fucking who? I don't even know the other quarterbacks. That's how bad they are.
It's Desmond Ridder. He had Taylor Heineke. He had
Heineke's ass.
Damn.
Heineke's ass.
No, Kirk Cousins had 3,500 yards, 18 touchdowns, and fucking 16 picks. And like
thank you, Kyrie. 16 fucking picks. He was on I think on a stretch of 1 touchdown and 9 picks. Give me good quarterback play on that team. Kyle Pitts has 1,000 yards.
Oh, so it's okay when y'all say it for Kyle Pitts, but then when I say it for Justin Fields, it's a problem, Mike.
He's a quarterback, retard.
Whoa.
Sorry. My bad.
Pull it together. It's Kyle Pitts. He's a bust, and that's it. I mean, listen. Malik Neighbors put up that season with 8 quarterbacks last year, and they were all
Talk to him.
Terry McLaurin went crazy with Taylor Heineke. I don't want to talk about Kyle Pitts on the show. It's a waste of time. He's a bust. He was drafted 4th overall at the tight end position. He's not producing the way they wanted him to. That's a fact.
Thank you. And Mike, that's a fact.
Okay, how many times has he targeted a game?
What happened?
How many times has he targeted a game?
Shit, I don't know.
He's been getting a pretty good amount of targets this year. I mean, he was targeted 10 times last night.
Okay, and how many yards?
60-something.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, but Mike, to this point,
is that what you want out of your 5th-year number 4 overall pick?
to you about to say,
I mean,
to this point, though.
I bet you any money if you take him off the Falcons
Okay.
and put him on the pass heavy team, he'll be pretty good.
I looked it up.
They're on a run heavy team right now.
I
He
looked it
also
up.
can't block.
They
for
said
shit.
he gets targeted.
He's not a blocker.
They say 5.6 times per game.
Okay.
Rounded up.
He's not a
Pretty
blocking. He's
good
never
at
been
the
a
tight end
blocking tight
position.
end. He's never been a blocking tight end. He's a
He
Darren
doesn't have
Waller
to
type
be
of player.
no, nobody's saying he has to be a blocking tight end.
I know.
He's ass.
No. I believe in his talent. I'm
No,
a firm
fuck that.
Kyle Pitts believer.
The only situation.
Oh, wait a minute. No, he's a Florida fan.
He is.
Never
You put
mind.
Kyle
This
Pitts.
conversation's done
Here's
then.
the thing. What happens if you put Kyle Pitts with a quarterback like Matthew Stafford?
No.
He don't get the
Put him
ball.
on. Put him
I
on
think the only situation he'll be good in is if you replace Kyle Pitts with Dallas Goedert. I think he could thrive in that situation.
What happens if you put
Okay.
Malik Neighbors with prime Aaron Rodgers? What are you talking about? Like,
Yeah. He's ass,
I just don't
bro.
think Kyle Pitts is in a good situation.
Oh, interesting.
you
But
know how
anyway,
many?
No, we're not.
Mike,
No, Kyrie.
Interesting.
We're not comparing Kyle Pitts and
Interesting.
Justin Fields.
interesting
No,
situation.
No, there's 32 fucking football teams in the NFL. Everybody's in a bad position besides 4 fucking teams. All right. No.
All right.
Gary, we know what you're doing, bro. Don't
It's a
bring up
fact.
that-
It's okay. It's not okay when I say it about somebody, but he can say it. No.
No, I didn't let him say it.
It's okay.
It's because yo guy been ass on like 8 different teams.
Nope. Only true.
But we got to stop with
Yeah.
if you put this player here. Yeah, I mean, if you put the best players with the best players, yeah, they're going to be better.
Man, Kyle Pitts is ass. All right, we're running up on to an hour, so let's get to this doubleheader and let's head out of here, fellas. The game at 7:00 p.m. Eastern time. The Buccaneers are on the road versus the Lions, and the Lions open up as 6-point favorites. Predictions for this game?
I got the Lions by maybe 3. I think the Buccaneers fight. If I read it right, I think Mike Evans is a game time decision.
Yeah.
If he doesn't play, because they're not having Rashad White either, I think. If I think the Lions win, but if the Buccaneers win, Baker Mayfield is my MVP.
Okay.
If you go
That's
into
fair.
the Motor City,
That's fair.
beat the Lions
They
with
did it last
literally nothing around you right now,
Yeah,
you're the MVP. That's just me, though.
that's fair.
I don't think they're going to. I think it'll be a high-scoring game. The Lions are really banged up on the defensive side of the ball too, and they're missing like their top 3 cornerbacks. They have Rashad White. They have they have Mike Evans. They might have Ibuka. I doubt it. He's game time decision tonight.
No, Mike Evans is out, I think, right?
No,
Yeah,
this
Mike
Sunday.
Evans is a
Mike
game
Evans
time,
probably
and
gonna
Luka's
play.
probably out.
Mike Evans is gonna play.
So Mike Evans is going to play. Ibuka is a game time decision.
Right.
They have Rashad White, so they have decent weapons tonight, but it's not enough to keep up with the Lions' offense, and that'll be it. It'll be a high-scoring game though.
AJ?
I think Bucks won.
Okay.
Like this is a game where it's like if someone said Bucks win or Lions win, either way, I'm not gonna hate it.
Mhm.
Like, because it's gonna be a high scoring game. The over's probably gonna be over 60. Like,
For me, the Lions should win, but I think the Bucks are gonna win. I have them winning 33-30, and it's because it looked like Emeka Buka was gonna miss some time after that injury he had last week, but him playing, especially you mentioned the Lions having their defensive backs being injured right now too. Mike Evans being back and returning as well. I think that they're gonna be able to have their way offensively, and Baker Mayfield is continuing to do more with less, and now he has some of his more back as well too. They're gonna have a pretty complete game, so I can see them winning. But the Lions win us. They should bounce back, but I believe the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're showing that they're really one of the best teams in the league, not just the NFC.
So what? Who you think gonna win?
I just said the Bucks, 33-30.
Okay, 33-30.
Kyrie's deaf.
Yeah, my fault. I was like, what the hell? Like, he's saying all this shit. Who the fuck?
That's the first thing he said.
I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, my bad. I got the Bucks winning this game too.
Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy.
31. I think it's good. No, actually, I think it's going to be 30-27.
I don't think the Buccaneers defense can keep up with Detroit.
I don't
I
think
think it
Detroit can keep up with them either, though.
That's what I'm saying. Neither team's gonna catch up with the other one. Like,
So I think it'll be a relatively high-scoring game. I got the Bucks winning 30-27 walk-off field goal. Baker does it again. Another week, he shocks everybody.
Crazy. Next.
Go ahead, Joe.
He's clip farming. at
No,
this
I
point.
already said.
You think I'm crazy? Do you think that's crazy?
I just think tonight it's not the ideal. They're banged up on both
There's
sides.
never been an ideal situation this year, though.
Yeah, there has. You had Godwin Ibuka and you had Mike Evans Ibuka. Now you got
Oh.
only one of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna say. All right, well, moving on to the 10 o'clock game before we head out of here, folks. The Texans are on
Who
the
the fuck's
road
gonna watch
versus
that?
4-2 Seahawks, and the
I'm
Seahawks
gonna watch.
open
I'm a
up as
Texan. I'm
3-point
gonna
favorites.
It's gonna be a low scoring game. It's gonna be a very low scoring game. I mean, both defenses are really good. Texans, in my opinion, are the best defense in the league. Like, for the Texans, all you gotta do is throw the ball on Tariq Woolen's side of the field. He's ass, garbage, dog
That's
shit.
crazy too. How fast all of a sudden.
Just throw it on his side of the field. But I actually, I have the Texans winning. I go 2017. I said it's not going to be a high scoring game. I think it's going to be both defenses are going to play well, but I think Houston locks out the end.
Foggy, are you a Texans fan?
I am.
That's why.
You from Houston
I
too?
said it. I don't know this.
You from Houston too?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm from here as well.
That's why.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, the Texans, they do have like the best defense in the league, so I can see that. But I think the Seahawks are gonna have a feast on the offensive line.
Thank you.
Oh yeah. I think CJ Stroud's
you.
gonna get sacked like 8
I
times.
was waiting for somebody to say it.
You're gonna have an absolute
Yeah,
feast on
CJ Stroud is getting sacked 8 times.
that.
Joe?
No, I'll take the under on that. I don't think it's that big.
That offensive line is one of the worst in the league.
But it
Seahawks
ain't the
defense
worst. It's been improving, so it ain't the worst anymore. But it's one.
Seahawks defense has let up over 21 points in one game this year. The Seahawks defense is going to murder C.J. Stroud on live television tonight. Give me the Seahawks by any way they want.
Is Witherspoon back?
I don't care.
I don't
think
care.
so.
I'm just curious.
I don't think so. But I think Julian Love is back.
He's
but I don't think.
questionable. He's questionable.
Okay.
I think he's the same thing as Mike Evans. I think he's a game time.
By any way they
Okay.
want.
Mike?
I see the Seahawks destroying the Texans probably 27-14.
Yep. He stole the score. Yeah. I was just getting ready to say that. 28-14. I got the Seahawks winning that game at home, covering. Froggy, you know you my mans.
We don't shock the world again,
I think
bro.
you're going to be very disappointed around midnight.
All right, but here's the thing: if we win,
Damn,
tonight,
you gonna take? Hold on, you gonna take 2 L's. The Texans about to get their ass handed to them, and then the Rockets about to get their ass handed to them.
No, we're
tomorrow.
not. No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're
I forgot
not.
you're the Rockets fan.
hell
we're
no.
They better get the shit beat out of them, bro.
What are you talking about?
shit.
You think you're gonna blow them out? You're gonna blow out the Rockets tomorrow?
This
Stop
is the
it.
reigning NBA champs, bro.
So
This is the reigning 68 winning team.
who's guarding KD? I've
Everybody,
I've
the
talked
whole
to
team.
Thunder people the entire week. J-Dub gonna lock him up. Come on, man. Let's be
J-Dub might not even
I
play
don't
right
think- I
now.
don't think J-Dub's going to play. It don't
Yeah,
matter.
J-Dub's out.
exactly.
What is KD going to have? KD needs 60 to win.
So without J-Dub, y'all are gonna blow the Rockets out.
Yes. Do you
Okay,
not, have
we'll
you
be
seen
back on Friday.
OKC play?
Wait,
Come on,
so
man.
here
Stop it.
I don't care about
I
that.
don't
Rockets
think they
right
realize we play
now.
without
If the
J-Dub all
Texans
the-
win tonight, I'm gonna come on this show and I'm gonna talk my shit. I will talk my shit.
You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome to come on tomorrow, but I'm telling you right now, they're not going to win, bro. They're not
All
going to win.
right, keep that.
But, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap us up. Appreciate y'all boys and girls for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern with a recap from the Monday Night Football doubleheader. Okay? Everybody be safe. Until tomorrow, peace.